45 to 50% of men over the age of 50 will be affected by enlarged prostate. With me again is our resident naturopath, Heyden Keys. Welcome, Heyden.
Hi, Delmay.
So what's prostate?
So the prostate is a small little gland in the male that sits around the male's urethra, which is where the urine comes out.
Okay, so what causes this enlarged gland?
Okay, so the prostate is full of little cells, and what builds up in those cells is a certain type of testosterone called dihydrotestosterone. And this type of testosterone makes those cells multiply, enlarge, and get inflamed.
So Heyden, what are the symptoms?
So the common symptoms are dribbling when trying to urinate, urinary retention, and it can also lead to like bladder and kidney infections with that urine staying stuck there in the bladder and the chance for germs to build up.
So how does this affect the man?
Well, it causes severe pain and just is quite uncomfortable for men not being able to urinate freely. And so life just loses a bit of its pleasure, and it can also just impact on a man's sex life as well.
Okay, so what can they do about that?
Well, probably one of the biggest things that men can do is actually more sex actually improves the amount of testosterone flowing through the prostate gland and actually helps reduce it down.
I'm sure some of them would love to hear that one.
Yeah, besides that though, things like zinc. Now zinc's a mineral, and zinc actually helps break down that type of testosterone that enlarges the prostate. And we find zinc in things like pumpkin seeds and things like oysters, which is why they've been known as an aphrodisiac for many centuries.
Okay, so diet really has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, diet has a huge influence, but also we can look at certain herbs like nettle root, pygeum, saw palmetto, which is a very common one. These herbs, what they do is they stop a certain enzyme which leads to the build-up of that type of testosterone that causes the prostate to enlarge.
That's really great information again. Thanks, Heyden.
It's a pleasure.
And if you're wanting more information, go to healthyremedies.com.au.